The incidence of gender-based violence is growing tremendously in Nigeria day by day. According to Nigerian Demographic and Health Survey, 9% of women aged 15 to 49 had suffered sexual assault at least once in their lifetime, and 31% had experienced physical violence. In its continuous efforts to propagate zero tolerance to sexual and gender-based violence, promote positive masculinity and raising empowered girls, the Lagos State Government, through its Domestic and Sexual Violence Agency (DSVA), on Monday, December 5th, 2022, inducted 200 students of the Education District 3 and 4 as ambassador for sexual and gender-based violence.
Sexual activity with a child below 18 is sexual assault.
Speaking during the induction ceremony at Dolphin Senior School, Lagos, the Executive Secretary, Lagos State Domestic and Sexual Violence Agency, Mrs. Titilola Vaivo Adeniyi, represented by Fisayo Shomorin, Program Officer, DSVA, explained that the initiative of the Kings and Queens Club aims to create a sustainable social structure in educational institutions.
It's an initiative that has the aim to ameliorate and to reduce domestic violence, gender-based violence, sexual assault to the barest minimum in Lagos State and amongst these students of Lagos State. I would like to encourage beneficiaries to see that this as an opportunity to brace up and enlighten their environment, enlighten their colleagues, because they are supposed to be peer educators. So they are supposed to go back to their schools, establish the King's Club and the Queen's Club, and make sure that they continue to pass on the message. Domestic violence, child abuse, sexual assault is a crime against the state and it should not be tolerated. Perpetrators should not be encouraged, they should be punished. And victims should not be subjected to any form of punishment. They should actually be shielded, be covered.
While commending the agency for organizing a 6-week training on sexual and gender-based violence, Mr. Taiwo Amuson urged the students to use their pamphlet as a guide to be a good ambassador of the country.
The pamphlet with them, they should use it as you are using Bible and Quran for revision purposes, so that wherever they find themselves, they will be a good ambassador, not only of their family, not only of themselves, but good ambassador of their school, good ambassador of Lagos State Government, good ambassador of Nigeria. And even if they travel overseas, they should train their trainer, they should train other people of theirs, like their friends, their colleagues, even in the market, impart this good knowledge to them.
Students acknowledged that their 6 weeks training on sexual and gender-based violence was impactful and assured the organizers to implement what they have learned in their various schools.
I have learned so many things. Firstly, I learned about gender-based violence. I have learned how to stop against rape. And I learned about violence. What is violence? Violence is any act that diminishes another person. As they impart more knowledge into my life, I'm promising you today that I also will teach other students how to be against rape.
She has talked to us about how to be an amazing woman in future, what are basically meant for girls and what are not meant for girls. But you are not supposed to put a tag on what girls and boys can do. It's not right. Anybody can do anything. I mean, for instance, now we have conductors that are females. We have presidents that are females. Girls can do anything. It's not meant for boys only. This world is an open world for females and males.
Be a woman and always promote empowered femininity.
Students took the Pledge of Allegiance and were subsequently inducted into the club. Certificates were awarded as well as identity cards to validate their induction into the club. The Kings and Queens Club constitute an alliance of trained young girls and boys in schools who would serve as peer educators and advocates of positive femininity and masculinity.